At the very beginning, you start with launching BSL Lessons. BSL Lessons is a program we often use to record and analyze experiment results. After BSL is started, choose a lesson you need, insert your name, and you are ready to record experiments. Spirography is a method of assessing the condition of the lungs by measuring the volume and velocity of exhaled air. Spirography is performed on an outpatient basis and takes several minutes. For spirography, we need calibration syringe, airflow transducer, air filter, alcohol for disinfection, mouth tip, nose clip, and tampon. To perform spirography, you will need to calibrate the airflow transducer. To do this, you need to connect the filter and the calibration syringe and then insert it into the airflow transducer. We need to fully extend the plunger and then press the calibration button in the BIOPAC program. Now for 8 seconds we need to hold the airflow transducer in the same position, since it's very sensitive to any fluctuations. During the second stage of the calibration, we need to move the plunger throughout the entire process, until the notification about the end of calibration appears. You will need to push the plunger once every 2 seconds. It should be noted that during this process you shouldn't hold the handle of the airflow transducer, since it's very fragile. So calibration must be carried out in this position. After completing the calibration stage, we will need to disconnect the calibration syringe. We won't need it anymore, so you can remove it. You need to place mouth tip instead it. Mouth tip must be cleaned with tampon soaked in alcohol. Mouth tip is treated with alcohol. Then the tampon should be removed and the mouth tip should be connected to a filter. Before the experiment, we must put a nose clip on. After, the procedure can be carried out. To start the experiment, you need to press the record button in the BIOPAC program and perform the following algorithm. The mouth tip is placed in the mouth, the nose clip on the nose. After, you need to perform 3 calm breathing cycles. Then, you take deepest possible inhale and perform a calm exhale. After, you repeat 3 calm breathing cycles, do ordinary inhale and forced exhale. Since completion of the algorithm, you press stop in BIOPAC program, experiment is over. After finishing the BIOPAC experiment, we need to disconnect the airflow transducer and mouth tip from the filter. After detaching, the mouth tip must be treated with alcohol again. Work considered completed when equipment is disassembled and retreated with alcohol. After finishing the experiment, you need to save results on your flash drive to analyze them in your classroom. Follow these steps. Firstly, press Done. Then press Yes in pop-up window and press Exit. Click on Data Files. In Data Files, find folder called your subject's name. Download this folder on your flash drive. To connect your flash drive to computer, plug it in flash card reader. Remember that a flash drive should be from 1 to 4 gigabytes, not higher. Now, when results are on your flash drive, you're ready to analyze it. To start analyzing the results, you need to transfer it from the flash drive to the data files folder on the computer in your class, then open BIOPAC Analysis and select folder called your subject's name. Select eye-shaped cursor. Now your aim is to find 3 lung volumes. To find inspiratory volume, you highlight this segment and write down amplitude value. To find inspiratory reserve volume, you highlight this segment and write down delta value. To find expiratory reserve volume, you highlight this segment and write down delta value. Firstly, you write your personal information as usual. To fill this table, use the formulas in the second column and the data you obtained earlier in BSL analysis program. Then calculate your subject's proper vital capacity using formula. Compare your subject's lung volumes and norm. You can see norm for each volume. Compare your vital capacity to proper vital capacity using formula. And finally draw a spirogram. After completing the work, do not forget to answer theoretical questions in your workbook. We wish you good luck in doing this task.